that everything that I meant to search? Window. That was the other thing. Books on botany and chemistry. Nothing I need right now. Okay, so that is not a window. These don't look like Mother's plants. She always liked flowers better. Someone's been looking after them, though. Okay. One of Father's most disconcerting hobbies, collecting keys for which there is no keyhole. Why would anyone hide the Virgin Mary behind lock and key? Why? Abigail just possessed an object. She's now able to move it, use it, or combine it with another object. On the other hand, as an object, Abigail gains a foothold in the world of the living. It has to accept its rules. No object can cross a wall. B button to leave the object. Okay. Reasonable. Yeah, I figured. I've never seen this dresser open. I think Father was hiding some important documents inside. Can't open it. There was another one somewhere on the shelf. Jesus Christ. There's all kinds of jars here, but nothing that'll help me understand what's going on here. And then I know there's one down here. I never really liked newspapers. Wait, 2 February 1941. No, that can't. It's been 39 years. That's impossible. This is a nightmare. Haha. Wait, how did that just happen, then? Annie and I often try to spy on Father in his office through the floorboards, but I'm too worried to try and do that now. How does she... I think it's with a Y? I really want to know what this switch is for. Yay! Okay, something important has been hidden in this cupboard. Been hidden behind this cupboard. I don't know. I tend to do shorthand when I read. Some accounting invoices, deeds of the property. And what's this? A death certificate. For... I can't read that. Death certificate with Father's name on it. It's impossible. I can't believe it. He was 76? But how? What happened to me? What about Mother and Annie? 1939. My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a bad dream. So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to go understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. No demons right now. Please, no. Different plans, different books. Something is going on here. Okay, is there anything else that I've missed? Okay. Yeah, I did all of that. I still want to know... I don't understand why the drawer opens like that. But only when she's reading that. God, I hate those fucking pictures. And those heads. Was that a door opening? All right. These books seem important, and they're well worn. Okay, that's a full 2 pages. I'm not going to read that out loud. This one looks different. The building and renovations of churches. I think I remembered hearing about a chapel in the woods near the manor. Books about magic, not a science I'm familiar with. Yeah, so all of those down there. What's the light? There's only this light to illuminate the whole room. It's also dark and oppressive. Don't start with that. Pencils, notebooks, and newspapers. Yep. There's a massive book on the shelf. It must be important. I might be somewhat altered, but even so, there's no way I can read that book without finding a way to get it off the case. Father might not have been fond of horses, but the statuette is gorgeous. But I don't remember it either. Oops. Okay, so... Mother, since you will not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel might be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them, or you will dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell, A. Is that all of them? Oh, duh, there's a glowing book right here. I don't recognize Father's handwriting on this notebook. So there's 5. Oh my god, this is a lot. Oh. Abigail, please. So this is all written for her. Oh my god, there's... what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages here. Alright, so essentially, all of these pages are saying just that after Abigail died, her sister, I think it was Annie, started going through their father's notes and learned about a cult of Goetia or something. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I should probably look it up. But the cult would call demons and ask for favors. Their father was interested in 5 different demons. Malthus, Boone, I think, Forus, Naberius, and Payman. And then she started talking to Malthus first because he was the more reasonable one, the less, like, I don't know, diabolical or whatever. And she ended up having 3 kids, I guess. I think it was 3 kids before the bombings started. So, and I'm guessing it has something to do with, I don't remember what year this is. I'm guessing it's like the beginning of World War II or maybe the very end of World War I. I don't remember the year that this started. But, yeah. So pretty much she's trying to bring back her sister with her father's notes. Yeah. And then Malthus also said that he can't bring her back, but that she's okay. And the city that they live in, Oakmarsh, is empty. So, yeah. And it ends with, the spell is sealed. Abigail, please wait for me. Hear me. Heed my call. So, the sister definitely started doing some, pretty not good things. Maybe you shouldn't summon demons. Just an idea, you know? Just an idea. And I don't know what any of these demons look like, but dear lord, it's fucking like close to 1 o'clock in the morning, past 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not ready for any scares right now. This box contains some kind of white powder. Take it. Take it. Should actually... I don't remember... Do I have to bring it over here? I like how the box just kind of flies away. I'm putting the white powder here, because I think I need the white powder for this book. So they mentioned something about that. A hollowed skull, one of Mother's eccentricities. I suppose it must have come from the upstairs library. I need that now. And then, I think there's one more thing down there. Yeah. I don't know why I keep doing this. I used to hide in this wardrobe. Annie never found me in here. So, one... Ooh. It's another thing I can possess. Is it just the quill? It's just the quill. Shit, that's gonna be a problem. This pen is mightier. The pen is mightier than the sword, and treasures do hide in the written word. I should try to remember this. So before I do anything, I want to make sure I searched everything. Nope. Oh, the door's open. To go into like the demon's little area, so feathers? Good evening, young lady. Hello, Mr. Bird. Who are you? Oh, come now, you wound me. We are already acquainted. Of course, it was some time ago, and you may not have seen that I was there. I'm one of the kind your father did so love to talk about, even if he elected not to teach you much about me in particular. My current form, shall we say, should be something of a hint. You're one of the demons that father was studying. A raven? You must be Malthus. But demons don't exist. It was just an unpleasant hobby of his. I suppose you must be right. After all, that would be simply absurd. Not unlike believing in ghosts, perhaps. I must say, I am rather surprised to see you here right now. No matter, I'm almost flattered you recognized me. It means that mankind has not quite forgotten about me yet. Not completely, at least. What do you want? What do I want? Oh, I see. Abraham must have taught you that I would require a favor if you were so impertinent as to summon me. But in your case, young lady, I chose to appear before you. You did not summon me, and thus we can dispense with the quid pro quo. I suppose I simply wanted to, well, chirp with someone, perhaps. Chirp? Fine. But what are you doing here? Aha! Now that is quite an interesting question. Would that I could answer it. You mean you don't know? Not exactly. I do recall that I was summoned, but in a most unusual way. Annie, she called me, and we chirped for a time. But she deceived me, and trapped me within these walls, and all I know is that some part of me remained in the cozy confines of hell, while the remainder, well, is the manor itself. That's unfortunate. Or something like that. Like when I possess an object. It does indeed seem that the same forces are at work here. And why are you preventing me from going any further? I am doing nothing of the sort, or rather, not consciously. You see, my girl, we are both pure spirits here, and it seems that our essences cannot collaborate, shall we say. I promise you, I would simply love for you to proceed. I dare say that you are the only one who can free me. The sigil on the ceiling. Could it be a hint, an answer? Ah, such a keen mind. If it was not the answer itself, it must be some part of it. My sigil is not complete in this form. It cannot be seen by man, much to my immense sorrow. The sigil you see only represents half of my being, the part that remains in hell. There is another sigil. In fact, it is the opposite of this one. It represents the part of me that is trapped here among the living. Should you manage to find it and decipher it, I would be free to leave this world. I knew you wanted something after all. Exposed. Yes, and it seems we both need each other. I expect that I can rely on you. You have Blackwood blood running through your veins, after all, if you'll pardon the expression. Never seen a white raven. Wait, he's disappeared. Not quite. Do keep up the good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I'm watching your every move. Yeah, just forget about it. Okay, is there anything? There's nothing to actually view here. Alright, well. Now that we found him, let's take our leave.